Hi, thanks for joining me at Mind Trainer Meditation. In this week's video, I'm going to share with you a meditation that I wrote and designed to assist those who are dealing with grief and loss. The aim of this calm focus meditation is to allow folks to put their grief into a perspective that is a healthy one and to move forward in their process of grieving. Before I begin the meditation, I'd just like to tell you a little bit more about my journey to becoming a meditation teacher because it has something to do with the way that I processed my grief when my mother died nearly 1 year ago today. First of all, my mom suffered from dementia. She lived with me for about 3 years. um, it became apparent to me at around the 3 year mark that she needed a level of care that I was not able to provide, even with some home support. And so she spent the final year of her life in a senior care facility near my home. We continued to be a big part of each other's lives until her final day, which was last January. After her death, in my process of grieving, I relied on loved ones, I spoke with a therapist, and I meditated more frequently than I had in the previous several years, which helped. However, I was left feeling that my mom would have wanted me to make something of my life that perhaps we don't all have time for. Um, she really was a kind, compassionate, loving person, and she wanted me to be the same kind of person. I felt in my grieving that she had presented to me an opportunity in moving forward with my life to choose to do something um, that would personify the kind of love and compassion that she brought to the world and that the world lacked without her in it. And so I made a decision to follow a dream that I had had for a few years, to pursue the final certification courses needed for me to become a meditation teacher. And so I did. So I owe that in large part to my mom. And this is a meditation that I designed during the course of my meditation teacher certification. And hopefully, those of you who choose to participate and follow along in this meditation will find it helpful to put their grief into perspective and also to help you to make choices about your life that will bring you forward in your process of grieving and bring you forward also in your process of living again. I will be guiding you through a set of instructions today in a form of calm, focused meditation called self-realization meditation, the theme of which is coping with feelings of loss. As I begin the meditation, I'd like you to think of a person who is no longer a part of your life, someone you miss. Remember as clearly as you can 3 different positive memories you have of that person that remind you of why you cherish them in your life as you did. I will be prompting you at points during our meditation today to recall each of the 3 positive memories you hold of the person that you are thinking of who's no longer with you. To begin, let's either sit comfortably with our back supported or lie comfortably on our back with our head and neck supported by cushions or a pillow. Now, let's close our eyes. Adjust your body to feel as comfortable as you can be and begin by taking some nice, slow, deep, even breaths. Breathe deeply in, then release that breath in a slow, even, deep breath out. Relax into the breath as you continue to take deep, slow, even breaths in and out. Good. Continue those deep, even breaths in and out. Feel the body relax into each outward breath. Now, on the next outward breath, extend your breath and breathe into the relaxation of your body. Continue taking nice, slow, deep breaths in and relaxing into the outward breath, extending each outward breath, feeling the body relax. Deep breath in, extended outward breath. Deep breath in, extended outward breath. Good. Continue this pattern of deep, slow inward breaths, followed by extended outward breaths throughout our meditation. Now, imagine yourself standing at the top of a set of steps. There are 5 steps. Breathe in fully, stepping onto the top step. Breathe out, extending that breath as you visualize stepping down onto the second step. Feel any tension in your forehead and neck relax. On your next outward breath, extend that breath as you step down onto the third step. As you continue to breathe deeply, feel any tension you may be holding in your shoulders, arms, and back simply melt away. On your next outward breath, step down once more onto the fourth step. Feel any tension in your abdomen, hips, and pelvis release and soften. On your next outward breath, step down onto the bottom step. Feel any tension you may feel in your legs, knees, ankles, feet, and toes dissipate. Deep breath in, feeling a sense of peace and tranquility. On your outward extended breath, you will recall the details of your first of 3 memories you have of the person you are missing in your life. Stop for a moment and become aware that you are now in the location where your memory is set. Wherever that place is, you are there now. Remember fully the experience you had with that person. Hear the sound of their voice, recall the sounds in the air, what you saw in your surroundings. what both of you were wearing. As you fully immerse yourself in the memory, know that one of the ways in which people are never truly gone from our lives is in the vivid recollection of memories of times shared with that person. Breathe deeply, fully, extending the outward breath, and relive fully the memory you have. Spend a minute with that person before we move ahead. As you continue taking deep, full breaths, allow that memory to dissolve, knowing that it is always there for you to return to and enjoy whenever you like. Now, recollect the second of the memories you have in mind of the person that you are missing. Allow all of your senses to be at play as you relive this fond memory. See, hear, feel, taste, and smell the details of that memory. Be in that place with that person fully, completely, as you continue to breathe deeply, extending your outward breaths. As you settle into the reality of the details of that memory, think of the idea that energy is never destroyed. It only changes state and form, and in this way, the person we no longer have in our life is actually all around us, in the air we breathe, in the ground we walk upon, in the very fabric of the universe. And in this way, the person you are missing is very much still present in your life every single day in countless ways. Relax into the comfort of this knowledge of their presence as you continue taking deep, full breaths. Let that memory now dissolve as you continue deep, full breaths, extending the outward breaths. At this point, recall the final memory you have chosen of the person you no longer have in your life. Once more, immerse yourself in as much vivid detail as possible in this memory. Recall with clarity the words spoken between you, the fondness of emotion, the richness of the experience, using all five senses, and the reason why this memory is so positive for you. Exist in that moment as you continue to breathe deeply, fully. As you sit with this memory in your conscious awareness, also bring into your awareness a sense of a shared universal consciousness. Know that every being has a consciousness, but that every consciousness is also part of a greater whole, a universal consciousness. Every being who has ever lived, lives today, or will live is a reflection of that universal consciousness shared by all, experiencing life from different perspectives. And in this way, no one is ever really gone. Know that the person you miss is not missing. The person you are reliving a memory with is part of an eternal, universal consciousness, as are you, as is everyone. Feel the interconnectedness of all beings in this moment as you continue to breathe deep, full breaths, extending the outward breaths. As we allow that memory to dissolve in the memory that it is safely stored within you to be revisited and enjoyed again whenever you wish, notice you have returned to the place where you started, at the base of a set of 5 steps. At this realization, place your feet upon the first step and let go of the deep, full breaths. Remain with your eyes closed, but breathe normally as you begin to climb the steps. As you step up to the second step, Begin to feel the sensations of your body as you continue to breathe normally, moving up the steps. Up one more step. Now on the third step, notice your body from head to foot as you begin to return to a state of natural awareness. On the fourth step, now you are more fully aware of any sounds and smells in the room where you sat or laid down to meditate, more fully aware of being in your body, of the feel of your skin on the material of your chair or mat or bed you lay upon. As you reach the top and final step, you are completely aware now of where you are, of the stimulus of all of your senses, of your surroundings in the room where you have chosen to meditate, of the air flowing in and out of your nostrils, and of your eyes being closed but no longer heavy with relaxation. Now, when you are ready, you may open your eyes, feeling relaxed but refreshed and fully aware. It was simple, it was helpful. This is how we meditate at home. Don't worry if your mind wandered while you were meditating. It's fine. It's normal. When this happens, just bring your attention back to the visualization and to taking deep, full breaths. This meditation is designed to connect in a positive, life-affirming way with feelings of loss and to reframe that perspective of loss into something more positive, more reassuring as we move on with our lives. You can practice this meditation at home anytime that you wish. This YouTube video will always be here for your reference. Feel free to recommend others who you know may also be suffering from grief of loss of a loved one to use this video if you found it helpful. Thank you again for joining me at Mind Trainer Meditation. I wish you good health, happiness, and peace of mind.